It is time now for the Muletrain news program on this Monday, January the 30th, 2017. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Funeral service for D.G. Shorty Ivy, 75, of the Boutik community, was held at 11 on Monday morning at the Trinity Christian Center Church, with the pastor, Ray Don Stanford, officiating. Burial was in the Boutik Cemetery under the direction of Ellis Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Shorty Ivy died on Thursday at the hospital in Friona. He was born February 26, 1941 in Clovis to D.B. and Christine Gammon Ivy. He married Johnny Burris of Muleshoe here in Muleshoe on January the 9th, 1995, and she preceded him in death in 2003. Also, he was preceded in death by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. D.B. Ivy, and his brother, Robert Beanie Ivy. Shorty Ivy had lived all of his life in the Boutik community. He served in the National Guard and was a farmer, rancher, truck driver, and a cowboy, and a family man. Survivors of Shorty Ivy are two sons, Lance and his wife Shelley of Boutik, Dwayne and his wife Michelle of Mesquite, his daughter Cammie White and her husband Bill of Katy. His sister is Christy Whitt and her husband Rusty of Muleshoe, and there are also 8 grandchildren. Justin and his wife Suzanne, Austin, Darren, Halden, and Destry Ivy, and also Haley McIntosh and her husband Josh, and Serena and William White. Please remember all of the Ivy family in your prayers. The family asks that memorials be sent to the Alzheimer's Association, and that is 3610 22nd Street, Suite 300 in Lubbock. The zip 79410. You can go online to www.ellisfuneralhomes.com and send sympathy messages to the Shorty Ivy family. And repeating, Shorty Ivy was 75 years of age and lived all of his life in the Boutik community. He died in Friona on Thursday of last week. The funeral service was held on Monday morning at 10 at the Trinity Christian Center Church here in Muleshoe, and burial was in the Boutik Cemetery under the direction of Ellis Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Flo Brown, 89, of Muleshoe, died here in Muleshoe on last Tuesday, and a reception for her family was held from 2 to 4 on Friday afternoon at Ellis Funeral Home in Muleshoe. Flo Brown was born November the 9th, 1927 in Stanford to William Wallace and Nettie Mae Scott. She married Bill Brown in Anna, Texas on November of 1957. Flo had graduated from Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, and she had met her husband Bill there, and they moved to the Boutik community. She loved to play bridge and travel. She also enjoyed going to the opera and shopping. Flo Brown was a member of the First Christian Church in Lubbock. She is preceded in death by her husband, Bill Brown, who died in 1975, and her parents, Mr. and Ms. William Wallace Scott. Flo Brown is survived by her son, Scott Brown and his wife Claire of Muleshoe, her daughter Lisa Cox and her husband David of Powderhorn, Colorado, 2 grandchildren, Heath Brown and his wife Miriam of Rock Springs, Wyoming, and Scotty Barner and her husband Buck of Appomattox, Virginia. There are also 5 great-grandchildren. The family suggests that in lieu of flowers, memorials be sent to the New Mexico Christian Children's Home, 1356 New Mexico 236 in Portales, and the zip 88130, or to your favorite charity. You can send online sympathy messages to the family of Flo Brown at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please remember all of Flo Brown's family in your prayers. She was 89 years of age and lived here in Muleshoe when she died Tuesday here. The high in Muleshoe on Sunday was 62 degrees. The low was 13. And on Monday morning, it was 23 degrees officially at 7 o'clock. And 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, brings you now the weather forecast.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5 area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 area 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, we're looking at a sunny day today on Monday with a high around 68 degrees. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour later this afternoon. Clear with a low tonight around 29. West-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. So beautiful day on tap here for Muleshoe to start off our week. Sunny, high near 67 for Tuesday. Similar west wind around 10 miles per hour in the afternoon hours. Clear with a low around 33 Tuesday night. West-southwest wind around 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Wednesday, high near 60 degrees. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming east-northeast in the afternoon hours. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low around 25. Sunny on Thursday, high near 56 degrees. Southeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southwest in the afternoon. Mostly clear Thursday night, low around 28. South winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Friday to wrap up the week, mostly sunny, high near 59 degrees. Southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southeast in the afternoon. Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 29. To start the weekend, Saturday, mostly sunny, high near 63 degrees. Mostly clear Saturday night, low around 33. So a beautiful week on tap here in the Muleshoe area. Again, sunny, high near 68 degrees. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Today on Monday, clear tonight, low around 29. Sunny, high near 67 degrees for Tuesday. West winds around 10 miles per hour. During the day, clear. Tuesday night, low around 33. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
17 Muleshoe High School Mighty M band members participated on Saturday at the All-Region Band at the Lubbock Civic Center Auditorium, and that performance was greatly enjoyed by many. These students from the Mighty M Band were among those who participated: Elizabeth Morales, Angie Aviles, Kiera and Zamora Regalado, Valentina Platas, Alexia Mojica, and Mojica, and they all were on clarinet. Liliana Huerta on bass clarinet, Yvette Elizalde on alto sax, and Kenton Hasloff on tenor sax. Chris Barber, Marilyn Melendez, and Delia Castorina on trumpet. Madison Lutz and Colton Morrison French horn. Brianna Velasquez trombone. Jesse Navajar baritone, and Dominic Hasley on tuba. Congratulations to all of those students who made the all-region band. And they first had to try out at Abernathy recently, and then there were 25 students from the Mighty M Band who tried out, and 17 were selected. There were a total of around 600 plus students participating in the Region 16 all-region band. So congratulations to these who were selected and performed last Saturday in Lubbock. The Watson Junior High also had 11 students make their all-region middle school band, which put the total of all Muleshoe School students in the all-region band at 28 this year, which is an all-time high. And they also had 4 first alternates. The band director of the Muleshoe Schools is Daniel Barber, and he is assisted by Grady Alberts and Kelly Morrison. And it was really a team effort for all of these students to go to the all-region band. And by the way, Chris Barber, who qualified for area, missed all-state by only 1 chair. The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture second annual membership breakfast will be Tuesday morning from 7 to 8 at the Boutik County Electric Cooperative Association meeting room. This is open to all chamber members and also prospective members. They will be taking time to go over the growth from 2016 and the hopes for this new year. This will also be a time to renew your membership or join as a new member. That's Tuesday morning, 7 to 8 at the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association's membership room. And it is the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture's second annual membership breakfast. We'll be back and we'll tell you about the candidates who have filed already for the Muleshoe School Board.
Leo's, the best place to get fajitas, burritos, salads, and grilled cheese. They also have the best seasoning ever. So go to Leo's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The best Mexican food ever.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with bill pay banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank is now online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC.
It's a winter clearance sale at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, located at 200 East 21st Street. And it's going on right now, 30 to 60% off on the very latest of ladies' fashions and gorgeous colors and styles. Also, get 30% off on selected jewelry at BK Boutique's winter clearance sale, 300 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. They're open 10 in the morning until 5 in the evening, Tuesday through Friday, and they're closed on every Monday. Also, their Saturday hours are 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, and that is New Mexico time, of course. It's the winter clearance sale now going on at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, 200 East 21st Street. Get 30 to 60% off on all their latest of fashions for the ladies in your home, and get 30% off on selected jewelry too. Call BK Boutique at 575-762-1848. 3 of the 4 Muleshoe School Board members have filed for re-election. Carol Precure, Curtis Preston, and Ashley Turnbow. The election is set for May the 6th, and the only candidate who has not filed for re-election to the Muleshoe School Board is Daniel Guzman. Also, you file at the Muleshoe City Hall, not only for the Muleshoe Independent School Board, but also for the City Council of Muleshoe and the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board of Directors. Now, up for the City Council is District 3, now held by Eric McElroy, and District 4 currently held by Gary Parker. The Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board, there are 2 seats open. They are Place 2, now held by Alan Smyer, and Place 4, currently held by Dana Rasco. You can file at the Muleshoe City Council offices at City Hall here in Muleshoe for all 3 of these elections. And again, those who have filed so far as of Monday morning: Carol Precure, Curtis Preston, and Ashley Turnbow for the Muleshoe School Board. Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated Board recognize 5 businesses here in Muleshoe who help deliver Meals on Wheels every week. They are Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, the employees of the Bailey County Courthouse, Excel Energy and Toke Plant, and United Supermarket U Crew. Presenting plaques to these businesses were David Gray, president of the board of Muleshoe Meals on Wheels Incorporated, Becky Hawkinsberg, vice president, and Judy Kaufman, director of the Muleshoe Meals on Wheels. This is such a valuable service in our community to so many of our senior citizens, our shut-ins, and those who are disabled. And also online and on this air, there is a picture of the presentation of these plaques to these businesses. We want to say a big congratulations today to Mr. and Mrs. Max King. Max and Pat were married right here in Muleshoe at the First United Methodist Church. Well, then it was called the First Methodist Church, and they are people who have been so important to our community, and we say congratulations today to Pat and Max King, very faithful listeners to Channel 6. And yesterday, guess what? Over at the Parkview Nursing Care Center, Phyllis Angeli celebrated her 75th birthday, and she had a big birthday cake made by her daughter, Gina Wilkerson of Muleshoe. Happy 75th birthday, Phyllis Angeli. Also, on Saturday, a lot of people celebrated. Jerry and Diana Harrison celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary, according to their daughter, Polly Van of Littlefield. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Jerry Harrison on 50 years of married life. And also on Saturday, David Lutz celebrated his 42nd birthday up at Red River skiing with his wife and friends. And also on Friday, everybody's celebrating this month, Buck and Lynn Campbell celebrate their 55th wedding anniversary. And the same day was Georgette and Charlie Isaac's 60th wedding anniversary. So congratulations to all of these couples, and also happy birthday to Phyllis Angeli on her 75th birthday, and David Lutz a little bit behind her on his 42nd birthday. Well, on Saturday, they didn't celebrate, but the Muleshoe powerlifters went to Dimmitt and competed. And Michael Lozano won second individually. He medaled. And then Ryan Rodriguez was third, and Derek Barone fifth. Congratulations, boys. And in the girls' division, Brianna Barone was second, and Erica Arzola third, and Ludris Escalante was second place also. So congratulations to them. Now, participating Saturday at the Dimmitt powerlifting competition in the boys division, Derek Barone, Michael Lozano, Justin Carrion, Jacob Barone, Ryan Rodriguez, and Jaime Saya. Then in the girls, it was Brianna Barone, Gloria Gonzalez, Erica Arzola, Ludris Escalante, Nicole Quesada, and Noah Rojas. Our Muleshoe School Superintendent, Dr. R.L. Richards, brought to our attention a post on Facebook by Corey Luss. The post says, I officiated recently in basketball games in Muleshoe. As I was leaving, I pulled my keys out of my pocket. When I did, my money fell out on the ground, and I did not realize it. The basketball team manager for the girls of Muleshoe chased me down and returned my $20 bill. Then when I got out to my vehicle, another girl who was taking pictures for the yearbook chased me down and returned another $5 bill. These young ladies could have easily put the money in their pockets, but instead they chose to return it to me and did the right thing. I want to say that these young ladies, parents, and the staff of the Muleshoe schools are doing a good job raising them. You don't see this kind of thing happen so much anymore. If you know who these young ladies are, please give them a pat on the back and tell them I thank them. How very nice. And results from last Friday night, the Muleshoe Mules won their game over Slayton 64-56. Littlefield 78, Freona 31, Dimmitt 47, Idlew 40, and Shallowater 82, Roosevelt 31. That's in 2-3A boys basketball results. And Littlefield is leading the pack with a perfect 9-0 on the district season. Slayton 7-2, Dimmitt 6-3, Muleshoe 5-6, Slayton 4-5, Idlew 3-6, Freona 1-8, and Roosevelt 1-8. On the girls' side, the Lady Mules beat Slayton Tigers, or Tigerettes maybe, 51-48. Littlefield girls 60, Freona 28, Idlew 51, Dimmitt 33, and Roosevelt 51, Shallowater 44. In the standings in 2-3A, Littlefield 9-2 for the girls, Roosevelt 8-3, Idlew 8-3, Shallowater 7-4, Muleshoe 7-4, Slayton 3-8, Dimmitt 1-10, and Freona 1-10. Now, on Monday night at 7:30, the boys and girls freshman team will play Slayton. The boys will be playing at Slayton, and the girls will play here in Muleshoe. On Tuesday night, the JV boys and girls will play at Freona at 5 o'clock simultaneously. Then the Lady Mules will play at Freona at 6, and the Mules will play at 8 o'clock Tuesday night. And of course, these are all district games. The FCCLI will go to the Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe at 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. On Saturday, the Muleshoe High School speech and debate team will all participate in the tournament at Tascosa High School in Amarillo. The choir, University Interscholastic League solo and ensemble contests will all be held on Saturday also. The Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation will have a regular meeting on Thursday, February the 9th at 5:30 at the council chambers in City Hall. And among the items on the agenda will be consider recommendation to the City Council from the Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation to contract with Leading Edge, or EDG, for consulting available to local businesses or potential businesses. They will then have a closed session in regards to deliberating regarding the real estate property of the Jack and Maddie Hicks estate. Then they will, in open session, consider taking action on that. Also, administrative reports will be given on finances, certified public manager course that will be held on February the 17th, the High Ground Farm Show on February 14th through the 17th in Louisville, Kentucky, and also a marketing, trade, and lead generation trip. And There are upcoming events that will be announced. The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture's banquet on March the 4th. The keynote speaker will be Clint Bruce, who is in the Navy Football Hall of Fame. He played for the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. He was also a Navy SEAL, Team 5, founder of Trinidad Response Group, and also Carry the Load and Hold Fast. That is on February the 9th that the Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation will meet. In our bargain basement, we have for sale Westlow 360 C5 treadmill. Its original price was $300 and they're asking $50. It's very clean. You can call 806-272-4126 or see at 1820 West Avenue B, Doyle King's residence. That's a Westlow treadmill. The original price $300 and they're asking $50. Very clean. Call 806-272-4126 or see at 1820 West Avenue B. For rent, a lot to park either a mobile home or a travel trailer on. Call 806-566 9993. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in one moment. The Muleshoe Area Medical Center has 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leonaria, and Janice Soto, to serve you and help you feel better. You can call to make an appointment with Christy Lee or Leonaria at 806-272-7544. That's the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, which is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street. Janice Soto works with Dr. Bruce Purdy across the street from the hospital at the Family Medical Clinic. There are 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leonaria, and Janice Soto, now working with the Muleshoe Area Medical Center.
The California Pizzeria and Salad Bar is now open in Muleshoe next door to the Dollar General on West American Boulevard. Dine in or carry out by calling 806-559-8316. Jesus, Ophelia, and Nora prepare light and fluffy, freshly made pizza dough daily, along with a make-your-own salad bar that comes free with every pizza. California Pizzeria is open Monday through Saturday, noon until 8 p.m., and open on Sundays as well from 4 until 8. Order Supreme Pizza that comes with 8 toppings or make your own pizza choosing from pepperoni, beef, sausage, black olives, mushrooms, onions, jalapenos, ham, bell pepper, pineapple, or tomatoes. Choose up to 4 toppings for a medium pizza for only $7.50 or large $8.50. Supreme Pizza $10 for a medium or $12 for a large. Light and fluffy crusts along with the fresh toppings and a tasty sauce make California Pizzeria your next stop when the whole family is hungry. The best pizza in town is California Pizzeria and Salad Bar on West American Boulevard next door to Dollar General. Dine in with Jesus, Sophia, and Nora, or you can call for carryout 806-559-8316. They're open Monday through Saturdays, noon until 8 p.m. and Sundays 4 until 8 right here in Muleshoe.
It was discovered Sunday morning early when the First United Methodist Church was open for church services that vandals had been inside the building. The youth director's office had been ransacked, and taken out of the former parlor was the large TV screen and other electronic items. No apparent forcible location was found in the church. If you have any information regarding this crime, call the Muleshoe Police Department. at 806-272-4569. Smoking It for Creed. First annual cook-off will be held April 21st through the 22nd in the Muleshoe New City Park. There will be live bands, individual and corporate teams. Entry fee includes meat, and ask for more details. Please come out to support Killing It for Creed Incorporated, a nonprofit organization helping children battle cancer. Pick up and drop off sign-up sheets are available now at Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association and Terry Burton Service Center here in Muleshoe. Wristbands will be sold for tasting at $20 for adults and $12 for children 6 through 12 years of age. However, it will be free for children under 6. Admission to enjoy the bands, buy a t-shirt and keychains, and enjoy good company is free. Gates will open to the public at noon on Saturday, April the 22nd. And that is April the 21st through the 22nd in the New City Park here in Muleshoe, according to Morgan Markle. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center on Tuesday, they are serving vegetable beef stew, cornbread, tossed salad with dressing, orange pineapple cups, diet pumpkin custard, and your choice of drink. On Wednesday at noon, chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin squares. Thursday, roast pork, sweet potatoes, succotash, whole wheat rolls, and banana pudding. On Friday, you always have a choice of either fish or chicken strips with green peas, tossed vegetable salad, and whole wheat rolls with tropical fruit. February is a month to think of those we love and care about. In doing that, at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, they are reminded of the late Carl and Cookie Bamert, who were so very instrumental in helping the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center be a success. The Muleshoe baseball will start on Saturday, February the 11th, and that will be here in Muleshoe for a scrimmage with Freona and Dimmitt, and they will start at 11 o'clock. Now, also, the first game will be Monday, February the 13th, and that will be here in Muleshoe also with Hale Center at 5 o'clock. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous and the Al-Anon Family Group meet at 7 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe at 507 West 2nd. Al-Anon meets every Monday night, and please use the extreme south door of the church to enter. And Al-Anon is for family and friends of alcoholics and or drug addicts. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experience to stay sober one day at a time. Their meetings are every Tuesday and Friday night. Please remember on your prayer list Romero Leal's family, and also the family of Gilbert Brunrostro, Daryl Jennings, formerly of Lasbuddy. Also remember Deke Kendrick, She is the mother of Sally Messenger of Muleshoe, and Mrs. Kendrick has been in the hospital, and she is of Friona. Dorothy Wire, recovering at home. Sandy Noble and his mother, Betty Noble, are both in our prayers. Greg Combs, the son of Larry and Berta Combs of Muleshoe, lives in Austin, and he has been treated from a brain tumor. And a couple of weeks ago, he had surgery. And on Monday, he will go to MD Anderson Hospital in Houston. Please remember Greg Combs. He, according to his parents, has a very good and optimistic spirit. Jinx and Rowena Myers, Louis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, Maureen and Robert Hooten. Remember Marie Garner, who is home from Hart Hospital in Lubbock. Also remember the new great-granddaughter of a former resident of Muleshoe, Davy Jean Anderson Dennison of Houston. And her great-granddaughter is Adeline Ann. And she was born on January the 22nd and had breathing difficulties and had to be taken to Texas Children's Hospital and will be there for several weeks, but is improving. Remember Denise Dunham and her family. Her father died just recently. Also, Bob Alexander, father of Julie Cage and Francis Del Toro of Muleshoe, and they are both in the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Tommy Ray and his wife Rosa, Cody Johnson and his wife and children. He teaches at Muleshoe High School. Lavinia Garlington at Lake Ridge Nursing and Rehabilitation, and her husband Lloyd Garlington here in Muleshoe. Lavinia is in hospice care. Also, please remember Hilma Rojas of Muleshoe, recuperating from hip replacement surgery, and she is in Olton, according to her son, Rolando Rojas. We talked with Marjorie Precure Friday, and Marjorie tells us that her daughter, Cassie Precure Schaefer, is now starting chemotherapy for cancer. Please remember Cassie Precure Schaefer, formerly of Muleshoe High School graduate.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this Monday, January 30th, 2017, Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear the latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. A priest in Lubbock has been around. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
I wasn't ordained a priest until I was 61 years old, which just proves that God has a sense of humor.
Edson Way served as an Episcopal priest in Lubbock 7 years, then became a part-time priest at the Episcopal Church in Big Spring. He has quite a background.
I got to study in France when I was 18 years old and became fluent in French. I've been to Australia and New Zealand a couple of times, had a museum exchange program in Brazil, but my heart lies in Scotland. I've got ancestral roots in Scotland, and so I've been to Scotland about 4 times now.
He was born in Chicago.
Grew up in the Midwest, and came west to Santa Fe, New Mexico when I was 20 years old, and I just fell in love with the West. About that same time, I also fell in love with a Texas girl, Jenny Chappell. Her family had the Renderbrook Spade Ranch at Colorado City. And then I was asked to come down to Santa Fe to be the director of the Museum of the American Indian. And I did that for about 5 years. And then I became kind of a troubleshooter for the state of New Mexico in their museum system. And so I was director of the Natural History Museum in Albuquerque, the Space History Museum in Alamogordo. I was the founding director of the Farm and Ranch Heritage Museum in Las Cruces. And then the governor asked me to come back up to Santa Fe, and I became Cultural Affairs Officer for the state of New Mexico. And it's while doing that that this crazy collar thing began to gnaw at me.
He grew up unchurched. When he got married, he and his wife made a decision.
We needed to have some sort of spiritual grounding for our family, so Jenny and I took the obvious route and became Quakers. We were Quakers for about 25 years.
Edson Way has a doctorate in anthropology and taught at the university level before starting his museum work. He started out in college as an art major.
I really intended to be a sculptor. I like to paint, I like to draw, but three-dimensional really was what turned me on. I did a fair amount of wood carving, some stone carving, and then I like to assemble things with found objects, trash on the street, and put it all together and try to make something sculptural out of it.
Edson Way is active in the Lubbock arts community. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.